Hello there everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to a new vlog. I'm going to do a really quick introduction because I'm just about to pull up at the train station. Charlie's quite kindly driven me here and I'm heading off to London for the day to meet up with my best friend Jess. I'm not too sure what I expect from this video. It might just be a vlog for today, it might be a vlog over the next few days, but we'll see. But in other words, let's hurry up and head to London. I've just arrived in Euston and I'm waiting for Jess. I don't know whether she's going to come from down here or up here, but she said she's just about to get off the train and I can see a bigger influx of people coming from this side. So my bet and my guess is that she's going to come from down here, but I just can't see her yet. Here she comes, here she comes, here she comes. I don't know where the hell she came from, she must have just got lost, but yeah, here she is. Okay, I know I've not really spoken to you guys much since I've got here, but we are kind of go, go, go. We didn't really come here with much of a plan, but after we've eaten lunch at TGI's, I went and picked up just a little grey zip-up hoodie sort of thing because it's quite chilly and the clouds are questionable, even though it's not due to rain. But our plan now is to walk along the front, if you cannot tell. I don't think you call this the front now. What's this called? The river? Yeah, the river. It's not called the front, is it? Riverbank. Walk along the riverbank and basically just get some miles in for our challenge because we're walking from Land's End to John O'Groats virtually. So we're going to get some miles in. We're going to have a catch up as we walk along. We're going to have lots of little stops along the way. Maybe stop off and get a drink somewhere when we get extra tired. But yeah, it's quite nice just to walk along the river. I'm always like amazed by the London skyline. We were just talking about that, like it's just so beautiful. But yeah, there's not really much to say. We're just here for walking, food, drink and chats. But I'll obviously carry on bringing you along with me. And yeah, that's about all really. Just thought I'd have a little catch up and let you know what's going on. Hello there everyone, it's been a fair few days since I actually picked up the camera. I went to London on Thursday and it's now Monday, so what's that, like 3-4 days, something like that. I've decided that I'm gonna turn this into a weekly vlog, but maybe just pick it up when exciting stuff is happening like I did before when I went strawberry picking. But it is now 6 o'clock on Monday evening and I've just got back from Asda. I went to do the food shop and walked out with a pool because we are in the middle of a heat wave here in the UK at the minute. It is just so hot. So I rang Charlie and I was like, they've got pools here, do you want to buy one? And she was like, yeah, why not? I didn't get the biggest one, I got the one in the middle, and we are going to blow it up in the living room just to make sure that it's big enough for us because it does say kid connection on it. So it's this kid connection pool. It's a 3-ring family pool. It does say ages 6+ and these are the dimensions. So it's 56, which I assume is the depth, by 183 by 305. So 305, that's like 3 meters. That is quite big and there are adults in it. So I assume that this is going to be okay. It costs £25 if anyone's interested. The garden was an absolute state, but when I told Charlie I bought a pool, she's very quickly come out here, moved our table and chairs from here and put it up the top, and very quickly cut the grass, so it's not perfect by any means, but it's actually looking really nice out here. The only issue we have is that our garden is on a little bit of a slope. I really don't know how well you can see it, but the whole garden just slopes upwards that way, so I actually think we're going to have to put the swimming pool down here, otherwise it's just not going to be straight and flat, but we'll see. Also ignore our mouldy parasol base, that all of the black has come off in the rain, so wouldn't recommend buying that from Argos. But yeah, washing's drying over there. It's a lovely day. Let's get the pool blown up. Oh god, we've got a long way to go. No, don't you dare. I got your camera. No. No! Good morning everyone, how are we all today? It's currently 1:30 on Tuesday, and I've been quite busy this morning. Charlie went to work at 12:30, but before that me and her got up nice and early and literally spent all morning in the pool, which was so nice. Since she's been to work, I've just sat down and I filmed a video ready to edit and go up tomorrow, and I think I'm actually going to take myself outside now, sit underneath the parasol with my feet in the pool and try and edit out there. I'm going to show you the setup. So as I said yesterday, the garden is on a bit of a wonk, so we've got the pool as close to the door as we possibly can, and we've had to put all of our little play mats underneath to try and lift the pool up enough so that it doesn't leak out. It's actually so much bigger than what I expected it to be, but I had the parasol here because I was sitting in this corner this morning and I just don't do well in the sun. I'm thinking I can bring down one of the chairs from up the end, put that there and just sit with my feet in the pool and do some editing outside, because it's actually cooler at the minute out here than it is inside the house. Also, this is how the living room is looking, because I couldn't find an attachment to get my camera onto my tripod this morning, so I've had to move the dining table from over here to here so I can sit on the sofa and film. All the chairs are dotted around. I've got a big food delivery that's arrived out in the hallway, and all of the washing I just had to throw on the floor after we've taken it off the airers, just so that I can use the living room. But never mind, it is what it is. The video's filmed and the damage is done. But as I said, I'm now going to go and sit outside, which I'm really excited for. I'm going to take my drink of squash with me. I'm going to edit my video as quickly as possible, and then I'm going to crack on with some uni work and do some more coding for my research methods assignment, and just get as much done of that as I possibly can. Hopefully stop for a lunch break at about 3 o'clock because I had a bit of a late breakfast. But yeah, I'll bring you along with me today. I know I said I was filming a different video, but that didn't take as long as I thought, and so yeah, I'll bring you along with me because why the hell not? Let's go and get in the pool because it's just so hot. In my opinion, this editing setup was so elite. I'll definitely be doing that again when the warm weather returns. But after that I went in and had some lunch before making a start on the coding for my transcripts that I had to do for my research methods assignment, finally. Hello again everyone. I do apologise because I'm kind of on the verge of tears right now because of anxiety. I should probably take a minute to breathe. I'm just sitting outside the house and I'm on my way to a walk-in vaccination centre for the COVID-19 vaccine. As some of you know, I've already had my first dose already just over 2 months ago now, and obviously now that I can't even think. Now that the guidance has changed, you can have your second dose within 8 weeks rather than 12. So I do have an appointment for in like 3 or 4 weeks time-ish. But if I can get it done earlier, I would love to have it done earlier. However, you may know that I am very needle phobic. And I don't even know why I'm like crying right now, because I'm not actually going to get my vaccine right now. My plan is, because this vaccination centre has quite a lot of dates over the next few weeks, to maybe try and get my second dose done there before my appointment. But I obviously want Charlie to come with me and drive me and like look after me and stuff. But I thought it might be quite useful. Wow. What a mess. We love phobias. We love phobias. I thought it might be quite useful if I actually go to the vaccination centre myself to see what it's like inside before I go for my vaccine. So I'm going to go there today and see if they'll let me have like a little look around and see like where I'd be sitting, where I'd be waiting, things like that. Just anything to try and like reduce my anxiety so that it's like familiar surroundings. I have packed my vaccine card with me today, so if I'm feeling brave because they're doing them today, I could have it done. But I don't think that's going to happen. Clearly, look at the state of me. Like, I'm not even planning on getting it done because I'd obviously prefer Charlie to drive me home and things, as I said. I don't even know if they're going to let me in and, you know, let me see in there if I'm not having the vaccine done. But we can only ask. Like, most of the time people are quite friendly. Last time I had my vaccine done in the actual car because I couldn't bring myself to go into the building. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I'll bring you guys along with me. I'm going to try and calm down a bit before I start driving. And yeah, I'll catch up with you later and let you know how it goes, basically. Oh my god, guys, I don't want to stay here too long because the car park's quite busy at this vaccination centre. But the girl was so brave. And now, like, the come down from the anxiety is just so high. And if you suffer with like anxiety or phobia or anything like that, then you'll know how tired it makes you. So I've been trying to, you know, move my arm around in the 15 minutes after I've had it done, like TikTok told me. And I'm just going to try and take a few deep breaths before I drive home. And I must say, I've come to Coventry and Warwickshire Sports Centre, I think that's what it was called. It's on Binley Road, just opposite Lidl, and the staff here was so lovely. As I said, when I first went in, I said to the woman on the desk, I said, oh, I'd like to familiarise myself. I don't plan on having it done today. I'd like to come back with my partner. She said that was absolutely fine. So I went down, I spoke to a nurse. She showed me all around and I was like, do you know what, I'll check in now. Which I didn't think I'd be able to do because it was in like one of those places that was big and open and like everyone sat together, and obviously like when you're crying and stuff and you're anxious, you don't really want to sit in a room with all those other people. But I did it, and I might have made a fool of myself like crying in front of everybody, but I am just, I'm so proud. And I'm a mess. But as I said, I don't want to stay too long. I've been chatting for like 2.5 minutes, so I'm going to go now. I'm going to wipe my face and I'm going to drive home, and I will catch up with you a little bit later when I'm a bit less of a mess. Once I arrived home, I decided I should probably refuel myself, so I had a prawn salad for lunch with a packet of quavers, and I ate this in bed whilst editing my vlog at the same time. I was also really patiently waiting for Charlie to come home. I was so desperate to see her and show her my vaccine card, as you can probably see, and she was really proud of me, so that made me feel quite happy. I also then managed to have a shower, which I was quite surprised about, and so we celebrated that evening with a Five Guys because they're now on delivery for us, and we ate that whilst watching Love Island. Fast forward to the following morning, and of course we were a little bit late leaving for the circus, so I didn't manage to introduce the video in the morning, but here were a few clips that I took whilst we were there, and it was absolutely amazing. And a very good evening, everyone. Apologies if I just look and sound like I've just arisen from the dead. It's currently coming up to 3:30 in the morning, so 3:30 AM, and the reason I'm up is because Charlie starts a week of night shifts this week, and the day before her first one we usually try to stay up all night just so that we can acclimatise to the new sleeping schedule a little bit better. But I'm just sitting here and editing this video, and I've realised that I didn't film an outro. Absolute shocker, not. But the Colombian Circus was honestly so good. If you're local to Coventry or, you know, nearby, I would really recommend going. I think it's around till the 19th of September. You can book it online. I didn't want to put too many clips in and spoil it, because if someone does go that watches this, that's kind of a shame. But it was really good. It was quite nice as well because the circus didn't have any animals or motorbikes or things like that, so it was a lot more ethical than a normal circus, you could say. And it felt good to know that the money we were spending was probably going to those actual people rather than like a bunch of stuff that isn't really appropriate, to be honest, like using animals and camels and elephants and whatnot. As you can tell, I'm very tired, I'm very rambly. But after we went to the circus, we had a really nice meal at Bella Italia. I really enjoyed going there for my birthday, so we decided to go back. And I tried the arancini starter. I think it was like crab and prawn inside a little rice ball thing, and that was really delicious. So it was a really lovely day overall. Would highly recommend going to the circus, as I've said. And I think that's probably everything I need to say to you guys before I carry on rambling anymore. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit of a different one, very jumpy, but it was filmed over a period of like a week and a half, 2 weeks, because as I said, I only picked it up when something interesting was happening, if you can call my COVID vaccine interesting. I thought it'd be good to put it out there just because, I don't know, people might be able to relate. Like, I really do have such a bad needle phobia. I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, comment and subscribe down below. Wish me luck for my all-nighter. Hopefully I look a bit more fresh-faced when you guys see me next. And other than that, I look forward to seeing you all very soon in the next video. Goodbye.